122 Frogger. As you can clearly see in the statistics that I have shown you guys, I showed you Germany, the UK, Australia, and in the description below, I will provide an article for an ABC News website talking about the crime rates and all the stuff that's going on with Japan. Greg, here's the little issue that we have when it comes to you making these videos about school shootings or gun control or shit like that. Greg, when you're making a video about school shootings, don't make it or attempt it to be a comedy, number one. Number two, it's kind of hard to state that, oh, well, you know, guns are bad, this, that, and the third, it's the cause, one of the leading causes of all the crimes in the world, this, that, and the third. And then even if it's a fake gun, you fucking pick it up and start, winging it around, thinking that how cool you are because you're fucking using a prop. And then on top of that, we all know that you own your own guns. Another example of you being a fucking hypocrite. But that's beside the point. Dude, you clearly don't know jack shit about crimes. Number one. Number two, again, dude, you're making a video joking about something and making light of something terrible. Alright? On top of for my first point, you know very well that murders and rapes and a whole slew of other shit that can go down aren't, or they could be, but you don't need a gun to commit those crimes. You know that, right? You can kill somebody with a baseball bat or a knife or anything, really. You don't need a fucking firearms, and you're making such a big fucking deal about it, but then again, you start acting like a hypocrite and start waving a gun around, and then you proceed to make videos joking about it and not really giving yourself any credibility. You might use statistics or pictures from websites that aren't even credible. That's the problem when you start doing shit. I will link most of the pages that I used for these pictures. I would use all of them, but for some of them I used well, not for some. One I used from Google Images. I mean, I could link the website from that, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I will link everything that I found those pictures for. Not all the statistics have came in. One or two of the images I've used uh, talk about it going into 2013 in this year, and for the other ones it gets awfully close to this year. However, the point still remains is that you don't want to get your facts straight about anything, and you're just overall being a fucking hypocrite about this shit. Japan's crime rate, according to ABC News, they're not even talking about it whether or not it's with a firearm or not when it comes to burglaries. Believe it or not, Japan's not a fucking safe place to live. That was one of your examples that you used, before in the past when you're saying how safe possibly how Japan is because they have specific kinds of gun laws. But meanwhile, there's still break-ins happening all the damn time. There's still robberies happening. And in fact, in 2013, in recent years, it's actually increased. And some of it is due to economic issues. It's just like there's many different factors that come into crimes, not just uh, gun-related issues. You know, in one of the pictures I've used, it was it was in Germany. I will link the website. It's OSAC, I think OSAC, OSAC, and it was talking about the different kinds of crimes that have been happening, and in fact, nonviolent crimes are actually on the rise, which include thefts, frauds, corruption related, environmental, drug related, you know, and it's actually significantly higher than murder and manslaughter, rape, aggressive sexual behaviors, robberies, and dangerous and or serious bodily harm. So it's like, really? You're gonna sit there and be the God man, if you will, and talk about how bad guns are and shit, but meanwhile, even though guns do have some kind of a say in the matter when it comes to crime rates, you can see clearly right here that not necessarily is that true. There's other things that come into play here. It's not just one fucking thing. If we ban guns, we ban crime, you know? And even if you ban guns, what the hell do you think is going to happen anyway? You really think that's going to actually stop the influx of guns into the country? There is a thing called the black market. Thought I should mention that too. And on top of that, what makes you think that the criminals are not going to still have their guns anyway? You know? So, I mean, seriously, like, get your facts straight and stop being a fucking asshole and making jokes about tragedies, rape, suicide, fucking school shootings. You're a fucking asshole, dude. You really are, and you really need to get your fucking head out of your ass. Or you can keep it there and just continue to prove to the world what kind of a person you really are. And that's a fucking asshole. Anyway, it's been M22 Frogger, signing out.